One thing I want to talk about, Frank, I don't know if you've had anyone on the show talking about websites and the importance of having, I have a saying, is your website another lazy employee? And today, to get your brand found, your website and getting found on Google, there's not a day go by that people don't Google it. Are they Googling your keywords to get found? Again, just in the past few years, Google has undergone a lot of changes on how your website should be. So that's one thing that I often, when working with startups or people who've been in business 20 plus years, the first thing for me I look at is your website. If you have a video strategy, I have a talk called To Be or Not To Be, like YouTube, To Be or Not To Be.
I love it. That's great.
And so we talk about video being prevalent and how you don't have to be in video to have a video. And there's whiteboard videos today. There's tips and lessons. It's actually so much more affordable than you think. Again, I spent the early 2000s pouring in millions of dollars into radio advertising. If I had a time machine, I could go back then and using video and the power of YouTube, incorporating that into your website and strategy, I would have saved so much money on my marketing expense. It's just, you got to do what you love. I don't know that I work with anyone that doesn't do what they love, I have to say. So it's just huge momentum because it keeps you going. And so when you achieve something, you're like, what next? What can I achieve next? Because you could do that. So then you kind of feel like you could do anything, really. I don't work with people that aren't purposeful. In fact, one of the first questions before I work with someone is I ask them, what's your purpose? And sometimes they're dumbfounded because no one's asked them that for a long time. So when someone says, well, my purpose is to make money, I don't want to work with that person if that's their first, seriously, because they're not going to be motivated to, my team's going to go in and help brand them and make them bigger, and we're going to invest an incredible amount of time. I want you to be a purposeful person, and like Tom says, what are you doing that's changing the world, it's making the difference? I want to be excited about working with you, alongside you.
Absolutely.
And the money will come. The money will come if you're good at doing what you love.